Let's test your instincts. Which shapes behavior more, personality or environment? Can you get this right in 5 seconds? The correct answer is both. In this lesson, you'll learn about organizational behavior and two major ways to look at what drives people at work: the internal perspective and the external perspective. You'll know how to spot these perspectives in real life situations and use them to better understand teams and workplaces. Let's get started. Organizational behavior is the study of how individuals and groups behave within an organization. It looks at why people act the way they do at work and what influences their actions. This includes things like personality, leadership, team structure, company culture, and more. It's like a puzzle. Organizational behavior helps us figure out how the pieces fit together. To really understand organizational behavior, we often look through two major lenses: the internal and the external perspectives. Let's start with the internal perspective. This view focuses on what's going on inside the individual. It suggests that behavior is largely driven by internal traits, things like personality, motivation, values, and even mood. For example, someone might remain calm under pressure, not because the situation is easy, but because they naturally handle stress well. Their internal characteristics influence how they act, regardless of the environment. Now, let's switch to the external perspective. This lens sees behavior as shaped by the environment. Instead of asking what's inside the person, we ask what's happening around them. The same individual might thrive in a positive, well-structured team and shut down in a toxic, unclear environment. It's not that they changed, it's the external conditions that did. Neither perspective is complete on its own. In reality, behavior is influenced by both internal traits and external factors. The most accurate understanding comes when you combine the two. To recap, organizational behavior is the study of how people act at work. We typically use two lenses to understand this: the internal perspective, where we look at traits, and the external perspective, where we look at the environment. However, it is important to remember that the greatest insight comes from combining both together. Ready to quiz yourself with the content covered in this video? Check out the link in the description where you'll find Quizlet content made just for you.